Hello 40 plusers, YouTubers, subscribers, people lost on the interwebs. This is not my everyday makeup. This is me having some fun, thinking about a Halloween costume idea that I'm working on because the new company I work for kind of makes a big deal about costumes. And so, yeah. This is me working on a costuming idea. So I've got my Holy Grungy 1984 Jamaica t-shirt and which has some big holes in it. And my green metallic makeup lick with a neutral cheek. And I actually been playing with stuff that I just picked up, so I wanted to share that with you. One thing from Rite Aid and the rest from Ulta. So from Ulta, this has already made it into my purse as a staple. Where is it? The IT Cosmetics Lip Vitality Je ne sais quoi. This is the pH changing color, and it is a stain. It is so moisturizing. It feels like you're doing good for your lips. It's nutrient dense, you can tell. Okay, so I am back. The IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush, and the actual product packaging is chromed with a pink metallic band. The product itself is a sheer pink tinted balm that is white. That's what it looks like. It's sheer. And the smell, I had kind of picked out the cherry scent to it without looking at the packaging, and I'm looking at the packaging now, and it has plum oil, cherry oil, shea butter, argan oil, jojoba, vitamins A, C, E, green and white tea, and aloe. So that is some good shizzle for the lip izzles. It also has beeswax in it, castor seed oil, so yeah, this has got great pomegranate extract also. There's the ingredients. If you want to look at that, you can pause it and zoom in. Actually, the ingredients, that's half the ingredients. Here's the other half of the ingredient list. So that is jam-packed. It's got two sides of the box are ingredients. The last ingredient on the list is Red 27 Lake. Just saying. Titanium dioxide, so it should have a little SPF in it, but it doesn't specifically claim SPF. Amazing stuff. And I put some on, but it's not easy being green. It smells like cherry. Yeah, it does. This is awesome. This is in my purse already. Out of frame. Purse. I put it back in my purse before I forget it in the morn. Here's the package. This was purchased at Ulta. Two other IT Cosmetics products. Excuse me. One is the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc. And they had the cream version, which was metallic, and this is with drops of light technology. This is the powder one, and this is a soft touch package, rubberized. So it's got a big mirror. There's the mirror. I think I'm going to lose that because I'm not returning it or anything. So there is the disc. You can see I've swatched already. Let's give you some swatches, different light directions. Okay, so swatch the bronzer. Just doing finger swatches. And the blush is a little powdery. I'm surprised. Or else it's soft. It's not as hard pressed as the bronzer. And the same, the highlighter's also powdery. Okay, so you can see the highlight. The blush, you can really build it up. It's corally. And the bronzer. I could not build up on the bronzer. That is what it is. But the blush, you can go as dark or as light as a light touch can get you. I am not wearing this today on my cheeks or otherwise. But very cool. It's a little thicker than I thought. For some reason I thought it was going to be really thin. It's just not thin. It's thin, but it's not thin. It's thicker than my cell phone. New product for IT Cosmetics. I saw this a few months ago online on YouTube, and I really wanted to try it, and this was the first time I actually saw it in store. This is the Bye Bye Pores Airbrush Silk Finishing Pressed Powder with collagen, silk, peptides, and antioxidants. I picked up the shade Translucent. I don't know if that's actually what I wanted, but that's what I ended up bringing home. I don't know if there is another shade. I haven't looked. And I don't know if this is what I swatched either. I don't know if it's the only shade. Okay. Circle is off. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh. Alright, there's something really of interest here. The mirror has an IT Cosmetics logo. I don't know if you can see that. There. And here's the product. It has a glow. You can see that pretty self-evidently. It doesn't have any pressed impression or impressions. It's a nice hard pressed translucent powder. Can't see it. It's translucent. Maybe you can see it in the grooves of my finger. Yeah. Okay. So, I haven't used this really yet. Underneath it has a sponge I don't think I would use that, but maybe I would. I need to research this a little bit more now that I have it. This makes me sad. I just broke a nail. Oh. Why? Mean box. Can't believe it broke my fingernail. Impulse purchase in the racks at checkout. Righteous Soap and Glory. Righteous Butter. Body moisturizer. For very dry skin. I have very dry skin. I'm specifically for this elbow, which I lean on all the time on my desk. And the sample's half full. And you just dip the elbow. It's very thick. And apply. A slightly floral, sweetish scent. Not too sweet, not too floral. Just right. Was that a bug? Or did I just see a floater? So this says it works best when you put it on damp skin right out of the shower. Like that scent very much. Okay. So, IT Cosmetics. We picked up the Vitality Face Disc and the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder and Translucent, and the Je ne sais quoi Lip Vitality Lip Flush from IT Cosmetics. From Tarte, I wanted to try a creaseless concealer. Creaseless concealer right there, and they actually had light to medium neutral shade right there, so I'm giving that a shot. I'm wearing it right now with some Julep Illuminator pen over the top. Can't really tell with this fun makeup, but I think it's okay. This is very heavy. Do I think it's creaseless? Yeah. So far it's creaseless. I did not powder over the top. I might powder over the top when I wear this for real during the day. And yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. Full coverage, creaseless, waterproof. Creaseless would be good in my under eye area, let me tell you. Okay. Also, same vein, Benefits Erase Paste. And for this, I picked up the medium. Because I really wanted to color correct the dark circles under my eyes, and then I can worry about brightening it up. It's not about matching my skin tone. So I got this very orange one. I'm just going to stick my finger in it for now. This one. Creamy. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it right here. You see the orangeness of that? So you can see right here, that's the orangeness of it compared to the bronzer. So that's the orangeness or salmon coloredness of this erase paste in medium to counteract dark circles, and then I'll conceal and brighten over the top of it. I'm simply looking at this as a color corrector. And it says brightening camouflage for eyes and face. Concealing and brightening. I don't know if I buy that. But yeah, we're going to give that a shot. And again, it's right there. It's nice and salmon-y colored. Okay, so I'm not keeping that. And got that moved to the side. I need this for any reason. Okay. Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. I have tried face products in compacts in the past year and not found one that I really liked at all. This I picked up in the shade Fair because it color matched under the Ulta store lights. If it had been daylight, I probably would have gone a shade up, but as it is, I can bronze this up and get this look. So this is Stila's Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector in the shade Fair. So it's a matte gold packaging. There's the deets on that. So it's a 0.38 ounce. Comes with a sponge. I tried using the sponge to apply because I saw on some YouTube video that it worked best. I tried this the first time I tried it, and it over applied in the extreme, and I ended up too fair, and the skin didn't really look like skin. But I took it all off and started over. Without this, I switched to the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush number 101. It's a dense domed foundation brush. Okay, and now there's a trapdoor, but it's not airtight or anything, so it's not for anything but keeping the sponge accessible on top of the compact. So you open this product up, and you can see these dents in it. You can see the dents. It is putty. It is pliable. It is dense, but yet powdery when you swatch it. And you see that there. I'm going to do on the back of my arm right here. So you can see the color shift. Alright, so you can kind of see that. But if I were to blend it out, it does blend. And blended out, it does match my skin tone. Does it match the color of my self-tan? No. It matches just my base skin tone for fair. That's okay, because we are entering the last days of summer, and this would be a great fall product. I wore this all day today, 9 hours on the face, came home, and when I was playing with this, I reapplied a thin layer, brush in the product directly to the face. Swirly, swirly, swirly. There's what it looks like on the product, on the brush. Here's the back of my hand. And there is my hand on Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. Yeah, it looks like skin. It's got some coverage. And it's not tacky. It goes on almost powder finishy. At least it's not tacky. It's not wet feeling. So I really like the finish. The color, if I had done it during the day, I probably would have gone up a shade, but fair is okay. And I'm digging it. Stihla's Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. So that I used on my face. Highlight today, new to me, is the highlighting duo from Too Faced, Candlelight Glow. So this is supposed to soften the glare from halogen light, or fluorescent lights. Okay, here's the product. And you can see, like, up in there, it is kicking up powder. I'm kind of surprised. So it is kind of soft. It's not super hard packed into the compact. And these shades are lovely. I do think that they're a little patchy. Here's the pink. And the index finger is the more yellow one. Pink, yellow. We'll do it on top of the Poreless Putty Perfector. So, look at the glow. That's Candlelight Glow. Kind of blend those out. Okay, so very pretty. You can do really intense highlight or just give it a light highlight. That's what I've got going on. Just a hint. Didn't go too crazy. Did this for highlight. But yeah, very pretty highlights. You can go intense or not, and you can highlight them together and you get just this warm pink. I'm going to do it away from the other. Okay, so where is it? Right there. That's what it looks like together. I did it in a terrible spot to actually show you because my wrist doesn't twist that way. Forget it. Just forget it. If you want some warm pinky Too Faced highlight, get the Candlelight Glow. I suggest it highly. And I've been, you know, really this is a considered purchase. I've been looking at this for at least 6 months and finally decided that it needed to come home with me. Now, I don't know if these are new or not. These are the heart-shaped blushes from Too Faced, and they're 16-hour wear, which I like long wearing products. And this shade is called Baby Love, and the line is called Love Flush. So, fade proof, smudge proof, perfectly flushed up to 16 hours. Okay, not a huge amount of claims, but nice amount of claims. Packaging is soft touch, whereas actually they're both soft touch packaging. There's just a little bit of a tactile enjoyment to that. Although, so this is hard plastic. There's no texturizing on it. The Stila is kind of a satin hard plastic. The Love Flush, it says Too Faced on the front, and here's the shade information. It's a little awkward to open because if you can see, there's just a little dip. It's got a heart-shaped mirror, full-on heart-shaped mirror. I'll show you. There, heart-shaped mirror. Okay, now there is the press on the product, and we've got love bunnies. And it says Too Faced again. And so this is the shade Baby Love. This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks. I applied it. Okay, so for the Too Faced Candlelit Glow, I applied it with an e.l.f. small taper brush. It's fluffy, comes to a tip, so you got precision highlighting, and you can also blend your highlight a little bit. For the Too Faced blush, I have a really dense blush brush, and I have stippling brushes, but those weren't clean. And I have a couple of other blush-y brushes, but I ended up using the e.l.f. Studio blush brush, again, because of the control. It's a little pinched, comes to a taper, it's kind of diamond shaped, and it holds on to the product pretty well. And I just tapped into the bunnies, and so I get a little bit of product on the brush. And let's go on the back of the hand. It's a really neutral, warm blush. And it's just right there. You can see. Here's the highlight. Here's the neutral blush. Right there. And I be digging it very much. Loving that. I wish that the packaging here also had soft touch, but it's not the end of the world. But that Candlelit Glow is so pretty. So we have the e.l.f. the IT Cosmetics products, the Soap and Glory, the Benefit, the Tarte, Stila, Too Faced. Now, earlier I had said Rite Aid for a random item, and I think actually I'm going to correct that and say this was CVS. So this is a metallics palette from Makeup Academy. And you can see the metallics. Now, I did my eyes with this emeraldy green gold shade. I also put it on my lips. Now I used on my lips the PF green shade in the Green Eyes eyeliner, mixed with a brown eyeliner from I could remember. La 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 la. I know, this is so thrilling, right? It's so thrilling for me to look through. There it is. Haha. So, no, that is not it. Oh, criminies. Wasn't Beauty for Real. I have one-liner. Makeup Designery. Mahogany. It was not mahogany. Where is it? On the counter? See, this is why I put it away. Here it is. Okay, Warm Brown Dark Lip Liner from 3 Custom Color Specialists. Okay. So I put that as a base lip color. And then I covered it with this olive green from Darkened It Up from Positions Formula, so it looks like that. And then on top of that, I put this metallic green golden shade. And the eyeshadow actually kind of set the lip liner and eyeliner. I'm just not going anywhere. I drank Diet Coke out of the can. All kinds of stuff. So, on my eyes, I have this green on the lid. Now, first time I touched this, it exploded everywhere, and I've kind of had to repress it in the pan. That's why it looks a mess. It literally went, I don't know if it had an air bubble in it. I don't know, but it was not happy. There's the green, super metallic. In the crease, I have this kind of pewter or taupe shade. Inner corner, I have this white, which is really hard and patchy. What else? Did I have anything else? No. No. So those 3 shades are on my eye. Pretty, huh? There. So this is Makeup Academy's metallic 10 pan palette. So pretty. That's what I have in my eyes. Mascara is Rimmel Wonder Lash waterproof version with argan oil in the blue weird shaped tube. I'm trying to see if I can get you a still of this that actually looks like anything. So I'm going to put these right here below the highlight. Look at that metallic. That green is stunning. The pewter's really nice too. All of them are very nice. So, the Makeup Academy metallic eyeshadow palette, I recommend this. It's got fun metallic shades. You've got some neutrals, some warms, some cools, some colors, green, blue, purple, and then you've got smoky colors. So, you've got neutrals, you've got a white, you've got an almost black, you've got colors, navy, or cobalt, which is a very big color right now. Boom. So pretty. And then, oh, this one feels so nice. This one right here, it's a royal. So we have the cobalt, and this is kind of a royal blue. And we've got an orchid, a black with blue micro shimmer, and this is kind of a garnet color. It's so pretty. So pretty. Look at those. Look at it. So pretty. Anyway, Makeup Academy. First eyeshadow palette from them. I'm digging it. Okay. So that is everything on my Ulta receipt. And then the Makeup Academy was from CVS, not Rite Aid. And I need to go watch these swatches off before they stain all night long. I also have to take all this off because I'm not sleeping in this. So this is kind of the idea I'm thinking about. I don't know, maybe some kind of half and half green Cruella wig or something like that. Or maybe instead of black and white on the wig, black and green, and do kind of a poison ivy kind of thing. I don't know, but that's kind of where I'm thinking, costume wise. I'm not somebody that's really had to like costume and still be in a professional environment. Right? It's not like you can do sexy hooker at work. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is professional costuming for the professional. If you have any tips, let me know in the comments down below. This is Deborah. Be happy, healthy, learn something new every day. If you have any questions on these IT Cosmetics, Too Faced, Stila, or other products, the concealers, let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm going to be researching how to use the products best and work towards that from a day-to-day point of view. And check everything out on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and the Twitter. Bye.